Hi friends, welcome back to today's vlog. My name is Erica. I am a wife and a mom to 3. Our son Caleb will be due in September and we're so excited. But yes, we have a daughter named Selah and then our son Titus as well. And then, like I said, Caleb will be born in September. But thank you for joining me today. Today I'm going to take you on how I meal prep and what that looks like. And it doesn't have to be hard or complicated. If you're like, oh man, meal prepping is overwhelming, I don't get how people do this, just start taking baby steps and just start planning out what you're doing and how you're going to make it. But today I'm going to be, I'll try and show you like my steps of how to do it. And I do like our menu. Let's see, this is on a Friday, so I do my like planning from Friday to Thursday. So that's like a week for me. And then like that's how I do my grocery shopping. We usually go on Fridays, and then once everything is so fresh, then I like try to cook it all up and wash all the fruits and vegetables that day, just so we have it for the week and it actually gets used. Because if you don't, then it just sits in your fridge, right? Well, for us it does. If I don't wash it or do that work, then it sits there. But anyways, I hope that you find this video helpful. If you do, I can always do more meal prepping videos. If that is something you guys like, just let me know in the comments and give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So I kind of did this a little backwards. Normally I will wash all the produce first and then do the meat. So I'm just putting vinegar in to wash in the sink to wash my fruits and veggies. But if I don't wash our vegetables and fruits right away, it won't get eaten and we won't eat it. Like that's just a matter of fact. We just get busy, and then I'm just taking little bits out and washing it by hand like every day, and that's just kind of a pain. So I really do love to get to wash it all in one time. And I usually, with grapes, I just pick them off the vine. That way they're easier to cut up or put in a bowl for the kids for snack time.
small bar with neon lights. Talked about everything that was on our minds. Talking to you gave me butterflies. Then you took my hand, said let's leave now. Don't wanna be shy. I will let my guard down. Don't wanna be shy. Be shy. I will let my guard down. I wanna laugh out loud.
So then we just wash and then chop all the vegetables and fruits up just so it's easier to use through the week. And then the peppers that I'm cutting up today are for the chicken casserole that I'll be making as well.
Even if you tried, you wouldn't understand it. Maybe something's missing inside of you. Just a bit of sugar to that horrid bitter. Maybe you taste different. Hold up, baby. I can sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different. Go on, blow up your ego, your undying ego. Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes with his humble act and everlasting ego. I guess it never hit you. Our conversation takes two, paying it some interest from time to time. Inside all that greatness and all of your adventures, you're all alone. Hold up, baby. I can sit.
Okay, so now that the fruit and vegetables are washed, this is normally how I do it. I don't know why I started the bacon first, but that's okay. I guess I can call it mom brain because there's so much on my mind all the time. But anyways, so I'm just doing the meat now, and then while the meat is cooking, I stir it occasionally, but I'm going to start on making the enchilada sauce that goes over over the enchiladas or burritos or whatever you want to call them. But I'm just opening up this can of Rotel that will go into the meat. But I was just opening it since I had my can opener out, and so I'm setting that to the side. But in the recipe for the sauce, you just use 1 package of cream cheese, 1 cup of sour cream, and then it calls for jalapenos, but I usually just do green chilies instead, and then chicken broth and garlic powder, and that's it. Then you just put it in your blender and blend it up, and then once you roll your burrito up, you just pour it over top, and it's delicious. It's my husband's favorite.
Your
And so once, now that my sauce is all mixed up and blended, I am just stirring up the meat again and just getting it all cooked up for me to mix the tomatoes and green chilies in with the meat, and then just like taco seasoning in there as well. And then the bacon is also for the chicken casserole that you'll be seeing me make as well. And I always like to just rinse the meat off just to get all the grease off of it, just to make sure it's nice and clean, especially that way when it sits overnight it's not like building up in grease, and that's kind of gross to me, but that's why I wash it. And that's what my mom always did growing up, and so I guess just watching her, that's what I've always learned to do. But I just put taco seasoning in with the meat, and then tomatoes and green chilies, and then just adding more taco seasoning because it wasn't enough. And then I'll set that aside and get the bacon finished, and then we will start making the burritos as I cook the chicken. Okay, so my camera died, and then I just wanted to show because it was like dying really quickly. So I went ahead and cut up that chicken, and so now while the chicken is cooking, I am making the burritos. So for me, just meal prepping, like getting things done and making different meals instead of making one meal at a time, I try and like save time by doing a lot all at once. So it seems like a lot, but really, you know, you don't have to constantly stir your chicken, you don't have to constantly stir your beef or whatever you're cooking on the stove. And so while that is doing, you know, cooking, you can, like I'm doing right now, I'm just wrapping up the burritos and getting those made and then setting them aside. So both of these have to go in the oven, which I will do today. I put both of them in the oven because we're gonna eat one of these tonight for dinner, and then we'll eat the first Saturday night we'll eat the other meal, and then we just switch off. And this meal so far, when I'm doing this voiceover, it's Monday and we have eaten both meals so far, and we still have more leftovers, and so this will actually probably take us till Tuesday night. Will probably be the last that we'll be eating both foods. And so then really all I have is Wednesday and Thursday for another meal that I'll have to make. And so usually we'll just do like breakfast or tacos, or I don't know, just easy things. And so that's kind of like how I do it. Sometimes I'll make 3 meals like on a Friday, but this week I just had time for 2. And so I always save extra like taco meat because Selah does not like shells. I don't know why. So she usually just eats the meat by itself or with like a chip. So I usually try to make sure, but then now I'm just pouring the sauce over top of the enchiladas or burritos. I don't know what these are. They're like a sour cream beef enchilada, I guess is what they're called. But yes, so then I'm setting those aside. I preheat the oven because this chicken is almost done. And now I'm just going to mix up the casserole stuff, which is super easy, and as you can see, the chicken is still cooking. And so that's what I try to do during this time, is just while it's cooking, just getting all the ingredients and doing all of that to save time on meal prepping. And this whole meal prep day took me like 2 hours total with cooking it and cleaning up the kitchen. So there's the peppers in there, 2 cups of corn, and then a half a cup of avocado mayo, and then 2 cups of kale. And then you can put salt and pepper in there as well. And so you just mix that up. And then when the chicken is done, I'll add the chicken in there as well. And then you'll just put it in your pan. And then you will just do 4 cups of chicken in your meat or sauce mixture with the kale, corn, and peppers. So I'm just measuring that out right now. And then with the leftover chicken, I'll use for lunches. I like to do salads for lunches, so just having that protein, or like letting my kids eat the chicken too for lunch, and dipping it in ketchup because they love ketchup. So that's kind of what we do with the extra chicken on the that was extra and leftover. So and then now I've got lunches also planned because we'll use that chicken leftover for a couple days. And then we have our dinners ready for the next couple of days as well. So it doesn't have to be complicated. Just planning like a few meals that will go great together and just making them. And then just keeping them in your fridge and just having it ready for when your family needs it. And then you just add the bacon and some cheese, and then I'm just throwing the leftover cheese on top of the burritos as well. And then now it's just time to cook both meals in the oven. So they both bake at 350. The burritos will take 25 minutes, but the casserole is only 20 minutes. So I just set it for 20 minutes, and then I'll take that out and then let those cook for a little bit longer. But then now it's time just to clean up the kitchen while everything is in the oven. And like I told you before, this only took me 2 hours to totally get everything from cooking to cleaning the dishes and cleaning off the counters. And then dinner was ready for that night, which was really nice. We had a couple hours after the kids had woke up from their nap, and we got to go outside and play. So it's so worth it for our family just to be able to meal prep and get things done.
Gotta understand that we get one chance. You will never regret the things that we'll do. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night, and when we are old and gray, we'll look back at this summer night.
Let me know in the comments below what your family's favorite recipes are or meals that you guys like to do that are quick and easy. I'd love to hear some of your ideas, or how do you meal prep? So I'm just finishing up the kitchen, and I even finished before the timer went off, so that was a great feeling. But hey, if you have any other questions about meal prepping, just let me know. I'd love to help you. I really do love cooking, and I love trying to make and save time for our family. But this is it for today's vlog. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next vlog. Bye guys.